Yes, team, and welcome back to session 11 of Mindset Mastery 2.0. So, we're going to open with a truth bomb that changed my life. The cost of awareness and responsibility is that you now have to adopt your behavior in line with your new insights. This is why some people will be permanently in denial about their habits, their beliefs and their actions leading to the way they are. They will fight against them. Because if they finally say, do you know what? Yeah, I'm responsible. Yeah, do you know what? I've realized that drinking every weekend is destroying my life. Yeah, I've realized that I've been in a toxic, sexless relationship for 2 years. Yeah, I understand that my own eating habits have led to me gaining these 3 stones. When they take that awareness and that ownership, then they have to adapt their behavior. And the truth is they don't really want to change because it's far more comfortable to stay where they are, even though they're in pain. But I hope that's not you. So when you become aware that the old you isn't going to achieve success, then you can focus on implementing what changes need to happen. But if you're still in some woo-woo land where you think you can carry on doing everything that you've done for the last 10 years that's led you to where you are and somehow then get to where you want to be doing the same things for the next 10 years, that is literally Disneyland thinking. So again, start thinking, what needs to change in my life in order for me to achieve success and become a person that's worthy of success? What do I need to change in order to succeed? Who do I need to become in order to succeed? Now, a great example of this is, it's literally mad. Like, it would blow your mind. And if this was you and it triggers you, good, because hopefully then that brings you to awareness and responsibility. And that then brings you to the fact that in order for you to live the life that you want, you now have to adapt your behavior in line with your new insights and taking ownership of responsibility, because nobody's coming to rescue you. So the amount of guys, I'm going to say guys, men and women, but it's a lot of guys, this, desperate to change, desperate to lose weight, desperate to heal their addictions, desperate to get their relationship back on track, desperate to heal their mental health, desperate to be happy. Okay, right, so what we're going to do is, when you come on board, we're going to start with a 30-minute morning walk, listening to one of my mindset videos. We're going to do some journaling. We're going to do 10,000 steps each day, and we're going to have a month off of the booze. Oh, well, the thing is, I've got this event planned in on the 17th, and then it's my birthday on the 21st. I don't really think I've got the time to do 10,000 steps. I don't know how I'm going to fit that in. I wouldn't be able to go to those events and not booze. I already get up at 6 o'clock for work. I'm really busy, so I wouldn't be able to get up. Do you get what I'm saying, right? They're literally saying, I'm willing to change, fuck all, but I'm desperate to change. Doesn't work like that, sunshine. You have to change. If it's important, you'll get up at 5:30. If it's important, you'll go to the events and not drink. If you don't want to die fat and miserable, you'll fucking find time for 10,000 steps. And if your mindset's important, you'll start to understand journaling. Like, you cannot create change without you changing. This is where everybody fails. They just think they can continue doing what they're doing, but throw some money at a coach and that coach will work their miracle. Like, if you don't have what you want, it just purely means you haven't become the person that deserves it. But you can't continue being the same thing. It comes down to desire. Like, I guarantee you, somebody with more children with you, more businesses, more commitment, and less time is in better shape than you. Because it's important to them, so they'll either go to bed earlier, get up later, or find a way to make it work. Like, you will only get what you want by becoming and creating a new and improved version of yourself. A person that has new beliefs and new behaviors. that leads to a new life. Like, you have to learn to show up differently. You have to learn to create new standards, and you have to grow into the person that deserves success. Now, what we're going through on this course, we've got this session and next week, and then we really get into the nitty gritty, and it's going to blow your mind. But again, this isn't random, right? I said in last week's session, we've helped over 2,000 people achieve world-class results. We track and analyze who wins and who doesn't and why, because we want everyone to win. Now, whether you like it or not, you need to accept that you can't blame anyone as the reason why you are where you are. And the sooner I get you to draw a line in the sand and take responsibility for your current weight, your current or past relationships, your financial situation, and everything in your life, and to understand that you created or were programmed to be exactly who you are now, then the quicker I can start helping you towards your true potential and taking your life to new levels. But if you're unwilling to accept that you're the reason you are where you are in any area of life, then nobody can help you. No coach can help you. If you continue to blame anyone or anything as the reason why you are the way you are, you will stay stuck forever. I promise you that. How do I know? Because I did it for about 10 years. Nothing was Lee's fault. Everybody was someone else's fault. I've even do it now sometimes. It's easy to slip into, so don't berate yourself. But taking responsibility, overcoming fear, building confidence, building resilience, building grit, and building all of the skills that you need for true success first comes with taking responsibility as to why you are where you are. Now, don't get this confused. When I'm saying we need a new you, that doesn't mean we need to be not authentic and we don't need to be ourselves and we need to act like someone else. That's absolutely not what I mean. I'm talking about the way you act, the way you think, the way you believe, the way you respond. Your ability to respond, which is your responsibility. That's the word means. Your attitude, your behaviour. It's not about trying to be like someone else. It's about improving who you are. So I used to be the most negative person in the world. All I did was blamed everything. Everything was because my mum died. Everything was because my dad didn't love me. Then everything was because my nan and granddad died. Then everything was because my first two girlfriends cheated on me. And then everything was because of nothing was ever Lee's fault. And trust me, if you're living there, you are fucked for a long time because you're giving away all of your power. As long as you continue to blame anyone, you will always stay stuck. Anything you can't say thank you for will always keep you stuck. So I had to change, but I'm still Lee Freeman. I'm still the same bloke. I've just changed how I operate and how I think. Now, trust me, when you do, you will find resistance. Resistance yourself and also from your friends. Many of your friends won't like it because you're going to highlight what they need to do, but they haven't found the strength yet. They'll maybe say things like, well, you think you're better than me now because you're in great shape. You think you're better than me because you drive a Range Rover. You think you're better than me because you've got your own house. You think you're better than me because you've got abs. No, I don't think I'm better than anyone else in the world. You clearly do, which is why you said it in the world, because you're reflecting and you mirror it. So, it triggers them because they haven't found the strength to do what you have. And sometimes you just need to let those people go unless you want to stay on their level. I always say this, I would never take advice from someone I wouldn't want to swap places with. Now, the biggest pandemic on this earth isn't COVID, okay? And it's certainly not the cost of living. It's this belief that we have to look outside of ourselves to achieve and have anything that we want. In order to be happy, that we need other people to be happy, that we need money to be happy, that we need success to be happy. Like, your external world will always follow your internal world. Yet everyone's trying to fix the internal, the external, and not the internal. So fix yourself first, your thoughts, your beliefs, your behaviors, your consciousness, and then what's going on the outside world. Essentially, you will attract who you become. So if you're a negative, mardy, depressing shitbag who judges everything and everyone and blames the world, you will attract that exact same person, because we're all mirrors, okay? Again, I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to hold up a different mirror. The mirror of possibility, the mirror of opportunity, the mirror of what happened when I was willing to take responsibility for my own life and realize no, nothing was anyone else's fault apart from mine. Now, one, I'm grateful you're here, because the reality is most people aren't even aware of this, and they will die being unaware of it. But all of your thoughts and beliefs about yourself and what you can and can't have are false thoughts. They're limiting beliefs that have no evidence. Any belief you have within 5 minutes of a one-to-one therapy session with me, I could unpick that belief, I could find where it came from, and I could prove to you with evidence that it's not true. But everything stems from your mindset, from your internal beliefs, and from your self-discipline. Almost everything that you perceive to be true isn't. It's just the way you've been programmed and taught. The way most people see reality is wrong. They think they can't have, be, and do anything that they want when they can. Now, we are going to create over the next, how many more have we got? 42 weeks, a totally new way of thinking, but we're going to start internally, not externally. Now, the reality is throughout our lives, we've generally just accepted what people tell us to be true. You accept what your parents told you to be true. Your bosses, your partners. You don't challenge it. Start to challenge your limiting beliefs and see what happens. Because yes, skills and knowledge and coaching and support and accountability will improve your life. But a positive mind and mindset and grit and resilience and changing internally will fucking revolutionize it. Now, it's missed out of so many coaching plans. And it's why so many people fail. The information, the knowledge, and the skill is irrelevant if you don't believe in yourself. If you're not willing to do the work. And if you can't overcome your limiting beliefs, you will never achieve your dreams, ever. So let's recap. Because the key here is focusing on growth and contribution, understanding that results follow value. If you want to give more, if you want to get more, you need to give more. And when we start to focus on becoming something that's bigger than yourself, to serve others and give to the world, and understand if I help enough people get what they want, then the world will give me what they want. That will be the biggest shift you will ever make. Guys, I love you all. I'll see you on session 12.